Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So are you also capturing your lead submission or the form submission from Google Forms and you want to keep the track of these leads in your CRM? Then this automation is for you. I am receiving a lot of leads from my Google Forms and I want to add all these leads to my CRM, which is this Salesforce. As soon as the form submission is done, all the lead details are added to my Salesforce without me lifting any finger, and you can also create this for your business. If you also want to learn how we can create this, let's start creating this step by step from the beginning. Here in this video, we are going to see how we can build the connection between Google Forms and Salesforce in such a manner that whenever there is a new form submission, automatically a lead or a contact is created in a Salesforce account. For this, we are going to build the connection between these two applications using Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in the browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you some tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features, that too forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. Here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Connect access now to create this integration, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where I will be able to find the workflows over here and the folders over here. If you wish to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, create the workflow from the scratch, name it as connect Google Forms to Salesforce in minutes, and now I need to select the folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select as forms automation and then click on create. Here workflow is created successfully, and this box has appeared in front of me where I have to enter my trigger application. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever there is a new form submission, automatically a lead or a contact is created, which means whenever there will be new form submission in Google Forms, automatically this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. So here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Forms, and in the action application, I will be taking Salesforce. In the trigger application, I have taken Google Forms. In the trigger event, I'm going to select new response received and then click on connect. Now I need to make connection between Google Forms and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So we are going to follow the help desk given below. For that, I'm going to go towards the Google Forms. Now you can see all the fields which I have here: name, email, phone, address, city. Please make sure that the toggle of this last field is on, required is on. Then you have to go towards the responses, click on this view in sheets. You will see that my Google Forms and my Google Sheets are connected. Here it is. We have the Google Sheets. You can see all the fields which I have in the form appears here. Now I'm going to check this once, and for that I'm going to do a form submission. So for that, I'm going to copy the link of this form, paste it in a new tab, and there I will be doing a dummy form submission. As soon as I do this form submission, all the details should be received in this spreadsheet. So here I'm going to enter some details. I'm going to enter my name as new lead, then I'm going to enter the email address as newlead@pabblytudes.com, and then I'm going to enter the phone number here as this one. Then I'm going to enter the address. So the address is Old Street. Then I'm going to enter the city as Indore, and then I'm going to click on this submit. The form submission is done. Let's open the spreadsheet and check whether all these details are added there or not. And here it is with the time stamps, which means the date and the timing of this form submission. I have added all the details. New lead @pabblytudes.com. The phone number is this, address is this, and the city is Indore. Here, as soon as we have done the form submission, we have added the details, which means the Google Forms and the spreadsheet are connected. And now from here, I have to send this detail to my workflow. So for that, I'm going to copy the webhook URL. I'm going to go towards the spreadsheet where I have all the details, go towards this extensions, click on this add-ons, click on this get add-ons, and over here in the Google Workspace Marketplace, I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks, and you will see that I have already installed this. But if you are doing this for the first time, please make sure that you have installed this, and after installing this, you have to refresh your Google Sheets. After doing this, you have to go towards the extensions again, click on this Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then click on this initial setup. This box will appear in front of you where you have to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So I'm going to enter the webhook URL which I've pasted from my workflow, and then I'm going to enter the trigger column. In the help desk, it's written the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that data will be sent to the webhook URL. Here my final data entry column is column F, which means whenever the data will be added in this particular column, the complete data will be sent to the workflow. Here I'm going to click on this send test, and you will see the test data will be sent successfully. And now to make this connection, I have to click on the submit also, and you will see the webhook will be configured successfully. The setup is configured successfully. Now I'm going to go back towards my workflow and check whether I have received all these details there or not. But before that, I have to go towards the extensions, click on this Pabbly Connect webhooks, and make sure that I click on the send on event. So this will make sure whatever data we add in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. Let's open the workflow, and here it is. We have received the response. The phone number is this 7676. Then we have the name as new lead. Then we have the email address as newlead@pabblytudes.com, and then we have the city as Indore and the address as Old Street. Here, as soon as we have received the details, we can see the connection setup is working fine. And now whenever there will be new form submission, I will start capturing that response in the workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new form submission, I want to add that to my Salesforce. In the action application, I have taken Salesforce. In the action event, I'm going to select create lead. You can select anything according to the requirement. I'm going to create a lead. If you want to create contacts, you can select that. I'm going to create a lead, so I'm going to select that. Then simply click on this connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Salesforce. I have already logged in my Salesforce, so I'm going to grant away the permission, for which I'm going to click on this allow. You will see Salesforce will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter these details. Over here, I'm not going to enter the details manually. Instead, I'm going to map it now. To map it, I have to enter / go towards the form submission response which I have received from Google Forms, and the first name I have to enter here. You see that I have not received the first name, instead the full name. So for that, I have to first save this action step, and then I have to format this. For that, I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in the action application, I'm going to search for text formatter by Pabbly. In the action event, I'm going to select split text and then click on connect. Now in the text to split, I'm going to map the name, which is this one, new lead. Then I'm going to enter the separator. The separator is this space, and then I'm going to enter the segment index as all, then save and send this. You will see the first name will be separated with the last name. Now I'm going to map it over here. So I have the first name now, which is this new. Then I have the last name, which is the lead. Then I do not have the title, and I do not have the company name, so I can enter anything. Let's suppose I want to enter address over here. So I have not received the details, and as this is a required field, I'm going to enter it. You can skip it. If you have received the response for the company name, you can enter the company name. So I am going to enter the phone number. Then we have the email address. The email address is this, newlead@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to skip the website and the description. The lead source is web. The status will be open, not contacted. You can select this according to the requirement. Rating will be hot. Then the street, again, I'm going to enter this Old Street, which is this one. Then I'm going to enter the city name also. I do not have the country name, so I'm going to skip this. Now over here, you see mapping is important, so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response, and that's why we map it instead of manually entering it. After entering all the details, I'll hit save and send test request. Let's wait for the response, and here it is. We have received the response. I'm going to open my Salesforce and check whether this contact or the lead is created or not. So I'm on this leads. You can see marketing email classic on Salesforce, and here it is. We have created this new lead. So if I go towards the details, you can see that this is the phone number 7676. The email address is newlead@pabblytudes.com. The company which I have entered was Old Street, because I do not have the response for the company. The name was new lead. These are the lead status and the lead source, the rating with the rest of the details. So here, as soon as we have added these details, we can say the connection setup is now working fine, and this is how we have built the connection between Google Forms and Salesforce using Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below, and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this automation, you can create multiple such automation using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you want to know the different plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any issues, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.